one of my favorite things to do in Kenya is taking walks, especially around the neighborhoods. I cannot remember if I have ever enjoyed taking walks in Atlanta.
Oh,
we just didn't do it.
Yes, we did. We took walks all the time.
At the park. I'm talking about in the neighborhoods, walking down the neighborhoods.
Yeah, you never. You too mean.
Mean?
You didn't want to talk to nobody. You didn't want to.
I won't talk to nobody. But you also have the threat of some dog running out.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
Somebody bothering you. Anything. I just don't recall. And if I did, I didn't enjoy it. If I had to take a walk, it was because somebody, we had to.
Well, I mean, I guess it's a little different here. Well, I'm gonna tell you this much, you know, being here in Kenya, it's beautiful that we can take a walk because they have sidewalks, whereas in Rwanda, it was very hard to
fall
walk
down the water drain.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it gives us the opportunity to be able to really look at your surroundings and where you're living. You know, you're driving from here to there, you kind of miss a lot.
Yeah.
As you can, you know, we know and we see, there's a lot of pedestrians.
Yeah.
They walk. I mean, they did in Rwanda as well.
Yeah, they be walking.
But here too, they walk, they walk, you know. So you kind of get a different feel, I think. You get a different perspective and a kind of a different feel.
So I noticed for myself, I'm more active on the continent. Even in Rwanda, even though I was heavier in Rwanda and unhealthy, getting healthier while we were there, we were still like, you're more encouraged to be more active physically. But here, it's like, come on, let's take a walk. Let's walk to the cafe. Let's walk down the street. It's like, it's different. It's weird for me because I want to go for walks, and it is one of my favorite, maybe is my favorite thing to do here.
Wow.
Which is weird.
That's new.
It's weird, but knowing that it just seems like an adventure. Each place you go in Kenya, like you can go through a gate and it's a whole world you never even would have thought was there.
Yeah.
Right? We've done that with just some of the restaurants here. You go through a gate and it looks like an abandoned parking lot.
Right.
And you go to the back of it and it's a beautiful oasis.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. So I've always been a walker. I've always been one to, you know, want to explore, you know, neighborhoods. You know, even when we were in Atlanta, of course, Harrisburg, where I grew up, you know, it was nothing for me to just walk from one side of town to the next. You know, it was a no-brainer for me. I love walking. I love the feel of walking. I'm glad that, you know, for you now, walking is a good thing because I enjoy us walking together, exploring and discovering these different things together while we're here in Kenya. I really enjoy that. You know, it gives us that good, you know, this is a quality time, that's all. Always good. Now, I will say, here's a challenge. This is a challenge when walking here in Kenya. The air quality sucks.
Well, depending on where you are.
No.
Where we
kinda, because
we're in the middle of the city, so
we're in the city. You know, the air quality sucks. I mean, the emissions, the exhaust.
He's gonna be messed up when we get home.
These matatus kicking out all this black smoke, and you know, it's just. And then, I mean, it's a city, so you're gonna have the noise level, which I don't mind that. That part I don't mind. But the air quality, man, it messes me up so much. So it kind of takes away. It does. See, here we go, the matatus.
And look at the matatus, they're party buses.
So it takes away a little bit of the enjoyment of it. I don't know, but nonetheless, I like to see people walking and talking and enjoying one another. You know, you see people walking their dogs and things of that nature there, and it seems like it's a simple thing. It seems like, okay, what's the wow factor? But it's one of those things like, you know, you don't anticipate or you don't envision that when you think of Africa, having never, it's all right.
What was that?
It was a leaf. You don't anticipate those or expect those things based on the perception that is given to us for those that have never come to Africa. This is not what we
lions
envision.
gonna run down the street.
You had me scared. I thought you saw something.
That's
yeah.
what people say. I want to go there with lions walking down the street.
It's the craziest thing ever.
Wait.
to think that way.
But you know, that's why I loved walking in Mombasa too, though, because there I can see the monkeys. There ain't no lions coming down the street, but I could see the monkeys. You could see some ocean views. And then the people in general, the people in Mombasa, they are so welcoming and just peaceful. Just peaceful people. I really enjoyed walking in Mombasa. Here it's a little different because it's like we at home. We're walking in a city, people looking, beeping, selling stuff. The cars are going. You see real cars, right? People be asking like, do they have cars in Africa? What do they have? Are they new cars? Like even in our consultation, people are trying to ship cars over because they think we don't have real cars here or newer cars. And I have to tell them like, do you watch our videos at all? We see Beamers coming down the street.
I mean, they got cars.
Range Rover.
They got cars that like, wait a minute, they live in large.
and so you see that some of these car import places, they send different cars to different countries. So even Toyota, we're seeing Toyotas that we never even heard of, and they're nice. Sports cars we never heard of, and
so, I mean, I don't know if this is a thing, but the safety factor is safe. It is safe. It's safe to be able to just take a regular stroll. Because, you know, we see individuals of various ages. I saw a lady, she was an older lady, you know, she was walking, she was doing her thing, you know, without any particular care in the world. So, I mean, that's nothing different. Well, you can experience that same thing in America, where you can places where you can walk to, you know, people of different demographics, age demographics.
It was funny. Remember, like last week, we had a guest over, and they came over from Nigeria, and they were just staring out the window, like amazed. And I'm like, "What are you looking at?" And she said, "People are running." I said, "No, they're jogging." They were jogging, and like she's seeing Mzongo's jogging, Kenyans jogging, families, boys, they just jogging down the street like you would see in the States.
Right.
And you know, in the States they'll say black people don't exercise, and come to Africa.
Come to Africa.
Because they be out there every day, in the early mornings and the evenings, jogging, running, playing sports. Very active, and I love it. This is one of the things I love about being here, is seeing all the stereotypes vanish.
So yeah, those stereotypes are crazy. You know, I like to see I just like the fact that, you know, Africans are communal, man. You know, it has a neighborhood feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's like neighborhood, even though these people
riding bikes.
They're riding bikes, they're walking and talking, even though they don't know one another, they're speaking to one another. It has the neighborhood feeling, and I love that. And one of the things that I really, really love here, specifically in Kenya, that was a little different in Rwanda, is that, you know, you'll see individuals who will just sit. They'll see a nice patch of grass, and it's not necessarily a park or nothing like that, but they will.
But they did that in Rwanda too.
No, they didn't.
They just be clapping.
No, we didn't see that in Rwanda, and that was the thing. It's like they had all of this space, all of this beautiful greenery, and so forth and so on, and they don't have the type of greenery space, just because, you know, like it was in Rwanda. They still, whatever they find, whatever green space they find, they will sit down, they will relax, enjoy themselves, and I like that. I really like that. You know, it says a lot. It really says a lot. It just says a lot.
It's less restrictive areas
That's
here.
the part.
You know, everything
That's the part.
over there was secured with armed guardsmen. This is government grass. This is the you just weren't even allowed to enjoy the green space.
It's crazy. You got all that beautiful green space. You can't, you know.
Yeah, I mean, amazing, immaculate, manicured green space, but you weren't able to enjoy it. The main thing that I love about taking the walks in here in Nairobi, in the cities, is the beautiful the landscaping, the trees, the flowers, the palm trees. You see bananas, you see mangoes growing, papayas growing, and it's just so peaceful. It's beautiful, and I just love. I really enjoy embracing the nature, and you know, Nairobi, Kenya does that. Everything is indoor, outdoor. They embrace the nature. They protect the nature, the environment, the animals, the agriculture. I just love it. This is one of the things that I truly, truly love about being here. And
That's
it
cool.
makes me happy.
Yeah, I dig that too. You know me, I'm a city guy. I love the whole hustle.
You like the bricks?
I like the bricks. I like the hustle, the bustle. I like to see, you know, the produce stand. People posted up with the produce stand. I like to see, even when we're, you know, driving through the city, while they out there on the corner, they hustling their hats, they're hustling their whatever. I like to see the acrobats, which is the most interesting thing at the traffic light.
Blow me away. I'm like,
traffic light. While you sitting there waiting for the green light, you seeing the acrobats doing their thing, doing their flips and
or the man on the stilts. Did you see that?
yeah, all of that stuff.
Walking through the traffic. I'm like,
yeah, the matatus and everything. You see, we're walking. We got the matatus. They trying to hustle and get us on the matatus. I'm not. Look at that smoke. You're about to die. But that's city living. That's
the realness of it.
City life, city living. That I truly love.
Yeah. Again, I feel like we made a great choice coming to Nairobi, embracing all of this, seeing even all the construction that's going on excites me. That's the development and the improving of the city. Constant development.
That's city.
That's opportunity.
Opportunity.
That's just so much. It's the energy. I didn't know I loved it like this. I didn't know.
All right,
I'm a suburban girl, so being in the city is a wholly different experience.
We had to come all the way to Nairobi.
I needed to feel safe.
To live in the city.
I needed to feel safe before I can embrace the city life.
Shoot, man.
I'm not going to get hit by bullets. No drive-by shootings. Dogs chasing me down the street. Pit bulls coming out. Getting hollered at by the gentleman. Because, you know, I don't have to worry about none of that here. So, yeah, we got to come to Nairobi to be able to embrace that.
All right, love. Well, that's good. So, nice little stroll, nice little walk. Being able to enjoy our surroundings, enjoy, you know, what's in front of us, what's behind us, what's around us, you know, and just a day in the life for us, you know, a day in the life. And I love it. I enjoy it. You know?
I love it.
I really enjoy it. So I guess it's about that time to get some food.
Y'all heard my stomach growling.
No, I heard
you thought it was a matatu.
Not y'all heard your stomach. I heard you.
You heard my stomach growling, so you know what that means.
I know what it means. That's why I said what I said.
Virgin mojitos.